Hi friends, it's Tuesdays with Tonya. I'm Tonya here with my county link, kind of being a little quiet because guess what I'm doing? I'm deer hunting. So I'm here with my son-in-law, Brett Levy, so he's going to answer a few questions for us. But also I pulled some statistics. So whether you're an avid hunter, you support hunting or you don't, it's just kind of fun to learn some statistics. So backyard, like if someone in their backyard there's a deer, they can get them, but it has to be a whitetail and they have to have at least 5 acres of their own land. Otherwise you have to have permission, like Mr. Levy does here, to hunt these particular woods. So you have to have, obviously you have to have your tags and so forth. And I found that I said that there were 196 in Ohio for male or female, but some counties seem to have different pricing. So you just want to check that on your own for that. So a couple things: you can't use drones to go hunting. You have to do it old style. And then also I learned that if you come across like a shedding of the deer's antlers, I think it's called shedding, you can get them if they're not attached to the deer. If they're attached to the deer, then you have to get a tag for that, and those are $25, so you just want to check on those as well. But here's some really fun statistics that I did not know about. So there were, and this was according to the Ohio Department of Natural Resources that I looked this up on, there were 197,721 deer harvested in the 21-22 season, and of that 396,370 permits were purchased. So that's a lot. So not only does deer hunting help with the population as you're out driving about in your car, some of you have experienced that, but it's also, you should do, in my opinion, if you're hunting, you should eat it, right? So so Brett always eats and harvests all that for the family and so forth. And he actually just went to Montana and got an elk cow. So we're going to talk to him about that. So let's meet him. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Good. Thanks for doing this with me today. He's going to let me go ahead and join along with him. So tell us about how long you've been hunting.
So I've been hunting since I was probably like 5. But it's always been something that I've done in my family, and we enjoy doing it. It's just a good time to hang out with the family and have good experiences. And it's just it's nice to know where my food comes from and have that fresh meat to eat every year and fill the freezer, and it just takes the burden of buying store-bought meat. And it's just great to fill the freezer with deer meat, and it's a lot of fun. So
yeah. So I think I remembered you can get 6 tags this season.
Yes,
is that how that
correct.
works? Okay. And is there different seasons? I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Yes. So different counties have different amount of deer that you're allowed to get, but in the complete state of Ohio, there's a 6 deer limit, and depending on the county of how many deer you can get in that county.
And there's bow season, there's gun season, and there's musket or something like that? Muzzler. Yeah. Okay. So there's 3 different kinds?
Yes. So yeah, there's bow. You can use crossbow, longbow, and then there's gun season. So you have a straight wall pistol cartridge or shotgun, and then they have the late muzzleloader season in January.
And about how much meat in pounds would you say that an average deer gives you?
I would say probably around 80 to 100 pounds of deer meat.
And how much did you think you got on your elk cow? Because I saw you doing that one. That was amazing.
Yeah. So I probably got 130 pounds of meat off my cow, elk, maybe a little more.
Okay. And have you got a deer yet?
Not this
year?
Season,
okay.
But I've had plenty in the season before.
Okay, very good. Stick with us. We're going to go in here and go hunting. Obviously, I'm not going to be in there filming because I'm going to be really quiet. And I know for those of you that know me, that's going to be a challenge, and that may be what he's a little nervous about with me hunting with him. But a little fun story, when he first was dating my daughter before they were married, he was up hunting turkey, right? Oh. And I went the next morning to do breakfast and opened up my refrigerator door, and a whole turkey foot, not just the turkey leg, an entire turkey foot was in my freezer. So who knows what Sierra finds in her freezer. So stay with us as we keep visiting people, places, and things, and we'll give you an update. Okay, here we are in the woods. You always have to wear orange. So wish us luck. Okay, so we saw a deer. Here we go. Also, deer can't see orange or red. I always wondered why they were orange. I mean, I knew so people could see them, but I always thought that would scare the deer. But they can't see orange or red. All right, here we go.